Hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today we're still on 15385, but we're going to renovate the castle and I have a surprise. So let's see. And we're at 78. Oh, that's well, this has been lovely. Oh, we got one. Ooh, 82. So potentially I think we have to draw one more to get it in 2 days. Because we'll get 3 and a third tomorrow if we get all dupes, which will be 4, which will get us to 86. So unless we draw one more card, we're waiting 3 days. But I will be glad to be done with this wild castle. So I was a little busy in Total War today, and look at what we have here. Lightning Hall 8 is now complete. Flame Fortress 8 is complete. So now I can sweep both of these regardless of what I want to do. I did have to make a few sacrifices to the artifact storage space, but that's all been done. I just mostly dismantled some stuff. That said, we're gonna go to the expedition now. Portal first. I did make a mistake here. I accidentally spent 5 yesterday that I shouldn't have. So we only have 20 today instead of our usual 25. We'll be fine. I'm only warehousing hero seals for whenever they release either a new hero or something different. So really, not an issue at all. I mean, it's still unfortunate because I prefer not to waste things, but we're here today. We're getting our 20 in, so it's all good. And let's see, we're getting lots of prizes. Oh, dun dun dun. Oh. And time for some hero purchasing. Gotta buy me a hero. And yes, so how are you doing in Total War? Because I did receive a comment the other day, which was sort of weird. Like, I started doing that because I was like, well, with all these runes I've given to Sophie, I feel like I should be at least a little bit stronger now. It'd be really nice to get the 7, and so I was like, well, let's give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? And yesterday we were able to beat the Flame Fortress. Now, I did have to intervene a little bit, I think, on the last one of the Flame Fortress. And the same thing happened on the Lightning Hall. The difference was the Lightning Hall, it was not a nail biter at the end. We actually lost one time because I was just like, all right, let's just see what happens. And then the second I tried it again. I moved some people around because even if I didn't move people around, since there's no memory of your team configuration. Oh, there was no way for me to know whether or not I moved things around or not at all. You know. So once that was done, well, once we got to Berserk 2, then I noticed that the castle was in a little bit of trouble. So I was able to freeze it with Evan, and I had to do that for about 2.5 minutes, kind of alternate back and forth between two spots in the front of the castle, until Thor, thank God, targeted something in front of the castle in the lower left-hand corner, and that took a lot of pressure off the castle. And then I could just let it auto battle, and then I basically just let it auto battle out, and then we won. To me, that was much less of a nail biter because everybody was aggroing things on the castle. We were killing things off. I think the boss was the last thing to die. Yesterday, it was a lot different. We had no luck today. It was a lot different with what was going on. Wait, did I? I did not recharge. And not in a good way. It was... Ooh, we got a... Okay. Maybe today will be the day we get lucky with runes. It was just there was a lot going on yesterday, and at the end the boss was at 1%. We barely beat the boss, and then we got everything. Whereas today was much more like, okay, we got it unlocked, just let it go. Now, to be fair, yesterday could have ended up the same way, and the difference was I looked at it. Like, it's one of those things. Like, if I don't pay attention and we win, like, how do I know it even looked like a struggle? Yesterday, I paid a little bit more attention. So, it is what it is. Okay, good. We had plenty of those, and we've done this. We renovated it. I can't wait to get this done. This will make me so happy. 2 more days. My alt account is either gotten really unlucky or I missed it a couple days. It's fine. It's my alt account. It's an alt account for a reason, right? And... But yeah, so now that I've actually got both halls done, and again, I think it was really 2 things that contributed to my ability to do it. One is that I have a higher max castle HP. I'm sure I've been leveling that up consistently. And the second thing is, of course, I've been working on Sophia. And I'm sure that leveling well, that was useless. Leveling Sophia was very helpful. You know, just it's always easier when I misspoke. I haven't been leveling Sophia directly. I've been doing her runes, which makes her heal stronger, which I'm sure makes things easier. Because that's what I noticed. The pendulum would swing one way, we get down to about 5 million, Sophia would come off cooldown, she'd swing us back up to 10 million, and that pendulum kind of kept going back and forth as we were doing the fight. Not the most exciting fight, though, but I'm fine with that. I don't need exciting fights. I need to win. And then sweep. Sweeping is A-okay with me. So that does set us up to hopefully, I'm honestly want to build a ring for Christian, and I want to build this ring with I would be happy if it just has attack percent on it, and then I would get it up to, I don't know, like at least 12 to see what the other 3 affix is on, because to me attack percent is good enough. I don't need anything else. Get it up to 12. Maybe do a couple levels over. Depends how expensive it is. But that to me, I need a ring like that and a reject ring for Sophia. You know, if Sophia could get a hit point ring, that'd be very nice. The 3-star uncommon rings are significantly better, I think. But just kind of get that kind of stuff. Just so I can get started with, well, not really get started as much as just so, I can have something that I can upgrade. It's kind of disappointing because, like I said, my alt account has a common rune, a common artifact. And because I don't really care, because, the grind of trying to find 2 good artifacts is kind of ridiculous. What I ended up doing over there is just we promoted it to like 96 or something. It's insane. And the Viking chick is like 20% of the damage and all this. And it's all because we just like fixated on this artifact. I mean, the artifact's like level 96. It's really powerful. But it's not as powerful as it could be if it was like a uncommon 3, so... And again, the only one that it seems to do anything is attack percent. Now, that may be different now at this level. Maybe attack plus attack is actually worth a lot more. But at 5-star common and even 2-star common, I want it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, I don't want one. I want it, but it's just taking so long. And just so you know, we did reset the Hero Pass today. And I get a little impatient. Alright, let's see. We Ward. I'm glad Total War is over. Well, it's not over, but it's over for now. And 82. And so I know I had been wondering about would accuracy be valuable. With my current loadout, my accuracy, ignoring runes, will be perfectly fine until the stages in the 40,000s. So there's nothing to worry about. Accuracy means much more at a low level when you're trying to push, because basically that's more or less how the walls happen at low levels. It's not so much about I mean, sure, leveling your heroes helps, and everything counts a little bit, don't get me wrong, but predominantly my experience has been, especially in my alt account, it's not about when you stop doing damage, it's when you stop hitting. And being able to gate when things being able to gate when things get hit with the armor that they give out, that's probably the biggest advantage that they have in kind of controlling the pace a little bit, when you're just starting out in the game. At least that's what I really noticed. Like, all of a sudden I would start missing a lot, and then of course if you miss a lot, you can't do anything. And so I would miss a lot, and that would be the end of my ability to push until I farmed some gear around that level and then upgraded everybody's gear. Now, once Sky Castle came out, that really wasn't as relevant anymore. But I still miss a lot, but it's just like I do so much damage when I hit it, doesn't matter as much. That said, it's Sophia Runen. Sophia. Oh, yes, Sophia. Oh, wow, okay, well. We aren't, unless she gets this today, we aren't even going to switch to Christian. Alright, Sophia, can we upgrade this? Oh, geez, Sophie, you break my heart. You really, like, you don't even, like, break my heart a little. You just shatter it into millions of pieces. Shattering. Oh, Sophia. And there is step 25, so as soon as we get this, we aren't even going to... Well, we might look at Christian... whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Oh, well. Yeah, I could have avoided doing that. Well, let's see. Will you upgrade, please, Sophia? Yes! Finally! So we did waste a summon or two. It's fine. Christian will use it. It's not like it's not like he's going to waste. Like, it's like, oh, we have nobody near these ruins. No, Christian will just use it now. Christian, come on, Sophia. Could you at least, like... Okay, the accuracy 1 to +5, that's a good start, but we've seen how that crumbles quickly. Oh. I think... Oh. Well, I made a mistake with Sophia. Let me just double check this. I'm pulling up, in case you don't know about it, there's Idle Kingdom Defense Helper, and I think I made a mistake, and I want to point out the mistake I made, so you don't make the mistake that I made, because this isn't like a huge mistake, but it's enough of a mistake that I could have not made it. I didn't even realize it. Honestly, I didn't even realize it until today when somebody was talking about it. I'm trying to find it. So the thing I didn't realize is it's this bottom track right here. I think this whole bottom track of runes is actually, well, useless, and I'm trying to damn, where did it go? I have to find the rune track. I had it here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. So if you go to the detail information, so I believe this one is crit damage, which again Sophia doesn't need, and then it's defense penetration. So really, Sophia didn't need to do these. I could have skipped doing this with Sophia. She didn't need to do this. This is crit damage. This is defense penetration, and this is crit. So none of the bottom row is relevant. Now, I'll probably pick the accuracy up on Christian. And, of course, we have to go at least to the crit damage. So for any DPS, getting to the crit damage is relevant, but the last 2 runes aren't. And then if we follow this is attack. So that's very important. This is crit again, so this is a lone crit rune, so. And so I guess I'll only do these. So I guess I'll definitely not do the crit damage, because I can save those crit damage runes up for Christian and whoever comes next, and just yeah. I mean, it's not like Sophia does damage, so we can also not use these. So that's something to keep in mind. Learn from my mistake. Your Sophia does not need this accuracy. At least I checked. I just didn't. Now, again, I say this, but there's nothing stopping them from adding a whatever's beyond mythic tier. And the first rune is like right off here in its attack. So it's not, if he accidentally did it, it's not the end of the world. Though I don't know why you wouldn't just use these runes up anyways. Like, what else are you going to do? You don't need to turn things into dust anymore. Alright, well, unfortunately, because this is Sophia, we don't need to refine this. You know what? I'll give it a shot anyways. There we go. She has a B crit damage that she'll never really make good use out of. Oh well. It's like I said, it's not the end of the world. Really, it would have just let me maybe put a few more runes on the Viking chick, but really the only thing that's going to let me do that. And again, you got to remember this was a solo rune. Whoops. This was the solo rune slot, so it's not like I spent a bunch of summons here either. It's more this one, but again, it's only +5. We caught it in time. And just you got to make sure you know the path. In terms of Sophia, the only other fork that I can think of is this one down here in the rare. Obviously, you're not going to do this dead end up here. That ends with attack. Yeah, this is second to end as an attack, so you go both of those branches. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. And yes, don't be like me. I gave her some extra crit damage. Yeah, don't do that. Just don't do it. But yeah, that's really the only thing is if you're here, Sophia doesn't need this. She can just go take the 2 upper branches. All right, let's see if there's anything left for Christian. Christian, will you runify yourself? Now Christian has to go south. Yeah, he can use these, right? She got it, finally. Finally, she got the runes right. Yeah. And again, even though I did these summons, it wasn't a total loss because we got some of these extra runes here. Bum, bum, bum. But now Sophia will be... So I can actually do these crit runes can go right to Christian. And Sophie only has to worry about this dead end attack rune. And then she just has to follow this down. And she won't need this one, which is crit damage. She'll skip this one. And so hopefully, like, some of the way this branches will make it a little easier to get Sophia and Christian leveled up. That said, we're on step... What is the step we're on? That is astrology. And here it is, step 25. We can see more of the runes. Now, there is 26 and 27 and 28. Really? And I think at 27 is when we need to... Let me just verify that again. I just don't have all this memorized. Okay, let's see. No. So we're at 25. We can go to 26, which should be... 26 will be 2-star runes. 27 will be... Wait. 26 will be 1-star mythic runes. Oh, this diagram is a lie. So it stops at 27, which the way the diagram works is the last summoning step is 28, but 28 is since okay, we're in 25. So this will be the bottom of 26. So 26 will be all mythic. 27 will be mythic 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. And 28 will be 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. So 28, like the diagram I have here is misleading because it's set up off of the highest grade rune. I didn't realize that. I read it in my head differently because I always think of runes like you're never going to get the highest one. You always care about the lowest one. That's why it's really important not to go down that bottom track with Sophia, and I'll point it out again. Because as the summoning stops here, trying to get these runes and upgrading them is useless. And it's useless. It's a waste of resources because you'll do more summons than you need to. You can use them. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything to use them because if you got the runes, you can use them. But you don't want to sit there and, like, if you got this to +9 and this to +9 or +12, honestly, at this point, I would get these I would get this attack rune probably to +12 and this attack rune up here to +12. I think that's attack. Just because, like, I know it's an extra 100, but at that point, you want to be, those should be pretty good. Like, let's look at this one. Oh, we don't even know what the range on this is. Alright, so look at this one. This one's about 40k, and I think these are about 100k each, so possibly worth doing. I mean, you certainly get a lot of bang for your buck. That said, let's switch to artifacts. And again, we're struggling to get good artifacts for Christian. I want to get him a good ring, like really bad. Now that right there has the potential to be a Sophia ring. Sadly, because you can't lock anything, it makes this really confusing. Okay, so here is our 3-star rings. We're working on 3-star now. Okay, and then 3 4-star books. And we can wake this guy up. And dodge is the opposite of what we need. We need offense, not defense. And survey says, defense penetration. We need offense, not defense. Those are 5-star books. These are 3-star books. Wait, all I have is... Wait, no, I have... Oh, I don't know if I want to use those. I honestly don't know what to do with these down there because they're now useless. Alright, let's try this again. We have... Oops, that's 4. I hate that it does that. I hate that it moves you around so much. Alright, come on. Get me in... Why can't I have anything nice? Oh, that's 5-star. And let's see how this turns out. And survey says crit chance. And survey says, oh, our favorite, the crit damage that turns out to be crit damage reduced. Thank you so much for that. Now we do, because of just the way this shook out, I have a bunch of 3-star necklaces because I would sweep this. And so we have this one with attack percentage and health. I actually feel like we should go with this one because it at least has attack percentage on it. So we'll go ahead and just see what we can get out of this. Oops. I mean, it's not like an oops. I just could have given it more another book. Do need an auto select here. We definitely need an auto select. And survey says. Come on, defense. Okay, so this is This is a 10-8. So I mean, I'm sure somebody can make use of a 10-8. It's probably better than what Julian has, but I don't know that we want to give it to him. Oh, we got a 3-star here too. Okay, well we need to get this up. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this up. Boom, 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 boom. Probably shouldn't have done that, oh well. And this is now a 10-8 too. And survey says we need to dismantle. Oh, okay. Well, we upgraded too much stuff to higher levels, so we're in trouble now. It's fine. And survey says the crit damage fake out. So okay, that's 9. So you know, Roderick, this is at least better than yours. Huh. Yeah, what I don't know what to do about is I don't know what to do about these 2-star. I think at this point I think we're just gonna have to dismantle these and work on our 3-star. I could use the shards anyways, so you know what? They aren't that great. I think they all have 1 good affix. Is that true? Attack percent. This one hasn't even been rolled. Attack, flat attack, yeah, and attack percent. So, you know, since we're low on crystals, we'll just get that out of the way, because we get 3-star stuff now. And so we do have a bunch of 3-star amulets left over. I'll probably be cleaning that up tomorrow. Well, we'll be cleaning it up together. And that's about it in terms of artifacts. It is making my bag a little bit on the cluttered side. But, see, I need to do one. But eventually we'll get new amulets. We'll replace everybody's 2-star amulets and we'll just trash them. Most likely these will just be trash. Wait. Okay, you have it. Roderick, I don't think you deserve that. I mean, not that you mean. You can get by with that. Okay, now. What? Oh. Yeah, we'll just save that. Alright, let's grab this and this. See if we can squeeze a couple extra levels into Vincent. And of course, hey, what do you know? 6,900. What a nice level. And get some levels in the castle. So let's see. I hate that this lights up. I hate that it doesn't auto select. I wish I could just. I wish it did things better. But that said, oh wait, I didn't even look. Okay, we got up to. We're getting very close to 64,000. That said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And thank you again. I hope you have a great day.